What up? Welcome to Talk, where you seek it, I speak it. Now, there are a lot of topics that I've actually talked about before, so I would not be talking about them, but I will put these questions out there so y'all know what kind of questions I am not trying to get anymore because I've talked about these multiple times. We got a lot of people. Well, we got King Piccolo asking me. I know it's probably a stale topic at this point, which it is. But with offline returning soon, maybe more about what that means for players moving forward. And then we had another one from Metagoon saying, do you think super majors will have similar entrance results pre-pandemic, or will the social distancing and tournament caps be more prevalent? And then we had the elbows saying, who will emerge from the years of quarantine labbing or the year of quarantine labbing to actually advance the meta? All these things I've answered. I promise you, if you go back to any of my other topic talks with the smash ball in it, I'm sure that I've talked about these in great detail. So I will not be answering them in these topic talks, but thank you for your questions. Anyway, I'll just get to a good one here from Shoten Key. Says, this is a really old topic from a few years ago, but it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts on the whole Bruno Mars cultural appropriation debacle from a few years ago. I didn't agree with it at the time, but it'll still be interesting to hear what you had to say about it. I don't agree with it either. I understand that like Bruno Mars is like not black, and I don't think he's ever claimed to be black. I don't think he's ever like, been like, yeah, no, I don't feel like he's ever said, he's not in the song saying nigga and like none of that shit. Like, I feel like he just makes good music that can be inspired by black artists, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't understand. Like, I feel like there's a difference between being inspired and then culturally appropriating. I feel like culturally appropriating is not paying or showing homage or showing respect to the people who started it, or not understanding, the legacy of the people who have started it. Like, cultural appropriation would be like white people in dreads not understanding what dreads are about, But like, Bruno Mars music is just nice poppy music with a decent amount of like old school R&B feel to it, like a lot of funk, a lot of R&B. And I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. I think Mark Ronson, straight up white dude, does kind of like the same thing with this EDM. It's a very funk based EDM, and I don't really understand why like anyone would like look at that and be like, well, he can't do that because he's not black. It's good music, bro. Like, it's good music. He is a person of color, even if he's not, black. And I don't think that he's doing anything that is like an issue to the black. That's like a detriment to the black community. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like Bruno Mars is only selling his music to black people. Everyone listens to Bruno Mars. Like, that's just, he's a internationally known artist. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was weird. I forgot to put the beat on. Whoops. But yeah, I don't know. Like, he's good people, bro. Like, I don't know what else you want to say. He's good people. Like, that guy. I think that if anyone was still like coming at Bruno Mars' neck for that, that'd just be a little wild, man. I feel like he's paid his respect. He's done good work, and he hasn't overstepped any crazy boundaries, in my opinion, in his music. So, yeah. What else we got? We had one more down here, I think. Okay, so we got Versified saying, in an alternate reality, the Smash and Xanadu crew and regulars get put into a season of Survivor. Who's winning? Who's giving the best content? Who is a fan favorite? Who will Jeff Probst like the most, and who will Jeff Probst shit on the most? For some reason, I feel like Jeff Probst will like Coney the most. I don't know, and I feel like Coney could probably win too. I think Jeff Probst will shit on EE the most. I think Calvin could win because the Gims always wins. He stay winning. The best content? Shit, that might be Coney again, bro. That's Mr. Content Man. And a fan favorite? It better be me. What? Y'all didn't... It better be me. I'm not gonna win, because I don't know, man. Like, endurance challenges, not for me. But outside of that, outside of that, I'm still in there. So that would be. I would watch that season though. I'd rather just be I'd rather just be I'd rather just be Jeff Probst, to be honest. But yeah. So, what up, Breezy? All right, and then the last topic we have for today. This is maybe a small topic talk, but yeah, the last topic we have for today is IGN takes down article and tweet sharing Palestinian aid groups. Which, one second. Let me go ahead and drop the main real quick. All right, following the most recent set of violent military strikes by the Israel Defense Forces that have leveled entire buildings in Gaza and left over 180 Palestinians dead, IGN posted an article linking to a variety of Palestinian charities and even gave a Palestinian flag prominence in its masthead. Sometime earlier today, all of that content, along with the tweet promoting the post, was removed with no indication of why or if it will be republished at a later date. Shortly after IGN's post went live yesterday, IGN Israel shared a statement on social media accounts owned by IGN Israel, stating that it condemned the U.S. IGN article and tweet supporting Palestinian charities. At this time, it's unknown if IGN's parent company, Ziff Davis, demanded that this content be removed or if the content was removed for another reason. As of writing this post the post and tweet have remained deleted. Another outlet that showed support of Palestinian people, Palestine and its people, was Game Informer. However, its article promoting charities was also removed today. As with IGN, there was no public indication as to why this post was removed or it will return. Well, that's kind of weird. Now, I understand that like this Palestine and Israel stuff is kind of like, it's I won't say it's a sticky situation, but it's definitely splitting people by who they support, you know, because I saw that like Biden said he tweeted out in support of Israel or something like that, or he was, you know, his heart goes out to Israel, and everyone was like, what the fuck? So, and yeah, I don't know, that's I feel like I'm not super versed on this subject yet, so if y'all got like a TLDR on this. I know that like I felt like Palestine has been held down by Israel for a long time. I knew that much, but like, why is Israel now attacking Palestinians? That's where I'm kind of like, you know, that's where I'm kind of like, I'm a little lost on that. You don't even have the TLDR. You can write as much as you want. I just like, I know that like I'm not the most versed. In fact, I should probably look it up. All right, let's see what y'all said. IGN set a precedent that where they can shut down editorial posts, which is like one of the biggest journalism faux pas. There's a great way, but some important things to remember. From what I know, they are finally just pushing harder after the years of people ignoring it. I could be wrong. The IGN and Game Informer getting the post removed is a huge red flag. I appreciate when someone says they don't know, let me research. Listen, I'm never going to just talk out my ass, man. Like, if I don't know, I don't know. And it's better to just say you don't know, because, like, once, I don't know. Talking out your ass is, like, it's detrimental to any version of debate, of topic, of anything. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know, you just don't know. And, like, that's fine. Sometimes people just don't know. But yeah. Israel has been ethnically cleansing Palestine for over 70 years. Hassan Pickar has put some really good videos on topics of late if you want to learn deeper about it. Okay. Super complex question, but basically both sides think they're in the right and both sides have done some really terrible stuff. Yeah, but isn't Palestine, like, don't they like not have a lot of area? Like in that, you know, in that, like, isn't it like they're basically surrounded by just a shit ton of Israel? So they're kind of like, I don't know. They're kind of like fucks. The Israel state is not representative of all its people. So ever since 1948, when Palestinians were removed from their land to make way for Israel, which was a British colony, South America was considered in addition to what is now Israel. Okay. There's a ton of videos explaining it. That's true. The recent bout of fighting comes from two different things. The IDF cracking down on Palestinians trying to worship in the Al-Aqsa mosque for Ramadan, and 2, because Palestinian families in their Sheikh Jarrah didn't spell that right, neighborhood of Jerusalem were being forced out of their homes. Hamas said to stop the evictions and allow Palestinians to worship. Israel did not allow it. Now here we are. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so why is anyone in support of Israel? Because I feel like they're just bullying Palestinians. That's why everyone's getting blasted for being okay. That makes sense now. That makes sense now. Okay. So people with a good moral conscience are saying U.S. supports Israel as an ally of the Middle East. Okay, so people with a good moral conscience saying Israel's in the wrong, but money. But money, that's what I'm hearing. The Israel state, with support from other settler colonist nations, has continued to annex land and put settlers on the land, which is illegal. But this has not been decreed by Western nations, etc., and especially the U.S., because it would mean they would need to reckon with their own imperialism and settler colonialism. Okay. Also, literally all of the Middle East for decades wanted all of Israel to be eradicated. They had to fight for the right to exist for a long time. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of information. I'm definitely gonna watch some videos about this a little later on. Cause I kind of I glanced at it, but I didn't really take a deep dive into it. And it seems like there's definitely some more underlying issues that I could be finding out about and be just more versed in general about this topic. But that was a good topic opener, at least, we read the article and then we opened up the discussion. So topic talk, we talk about some real good shit. But yeah, man, I think that, if you're also in the same boat as me, where you're you don't know too much about the situation, then yeah, definitely research it. There's nothing wrong with doing some research. There's nothing wrong with saying you don't know and that you need to do a little research. I've done that quite a bit of times, hey man, I didn't know, I'll just, let me go ahead and look it up. The internet is vast, and there's many quick ways for you to get a lot of information with videos, with articles, with all that good stuff. I literally just typed in what's going on in Israel and got 6 different articles with good explanations in it. So Biden just announced $750 million in arms support for Israel today. Good Lord. All right, man. I was only riding for Biden because we had to get Trump out the house, but okay. I definitely don't want a second term for him if we got anybody better. Anybody better, bro. Man. All right, well, that's gonna be it for Topic Talk, man. I'll probably link some articles, or maybe probably that video that you guys were talking about. Who is it? Hassan Picard. I'll probably link that video at the bottom if you want to be a little more educated on it, because I'm going to watch it after stream for sure. But that's it for Topic Talk today. A little short of a Topic Talk, but pretty nice subject there. If you ever want to get in on Topic Talk, when you see the tweet out, put your topic on that tweet. That's where I pull from. And if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time on Topic Talk. Peace.